For many of us guys, the dating scene can feel a lot like stepping into the batter's box against a major league pitcher. Your heart's racing faster than a NASCAR driver at Daytona, your mind spinning like a politician during a debate, and you're wondering if you should have just stayed home to watch the game instead. But here's the thing. Fellas, dating doesn't have to feel like you're facing Nolan Ryan in his prime. With the right mindset and a few tricks up your sleeve, you can step into the dating world with the confidence of Tom Brady walking onto the field. So, let's dive into some tips for dealing with dating anxiety and keeping your cool when the pressure's on. Just like any good athlete, your performance starts long before you step onto the field. In dating terms, this means getting yourself into the right headspace before you even leave the house. Start with some positive self-talk. You're not going into battle. You're going to meet someone new. Remind yourself of your best qualities. Are you funnier than a late-night talk show host? More reliable than a Ford F-150? Own it. Try this. Stand in front of the mirror and give yourself a pep talk that would make Newt Rockne proud. Something like, "You've got this, champ. You're smart. You're interesting, and damn it, people like you." It might feel cheesy, but it works. You know how putting on a crisp suit makes you feel like $1,000,000. That's the power of dressing well. It's not about impressing your date, though that's a nice bonus. It's about boosting your own confidence. Choose an outfit that makes you feel like the best version of yourself. It doesn't have to be fancy, even if it's just your favorite jeans and that shirt that brings out your eyes, or what makes you feel good. Remember, you're not trying to be someone you're not. If you're more comfortable in sneakers than dress shoes, go for it. Authenticity is more attractive than any designer label. Here's a little secret. That person you're meeting, they're probably just as nervous as you are. Dating isn't a test you have to pass or a job interview you have to nail. It's simply an opportunity to meet someone new and see if you click. Try thinking of it as making a new friend rather than finding the one. Take the pressure off yourself. You're not trying to impress the hiring manager at Google. You're just getting to know another human being. Pro tip: if you're meeting for coffee or drinks, arrive a few minutes early and chat with a barista or bartender. It'll help you get into a social groove and remind you that you do, in fact, know how to talk to people. When anxiety hits, it often manifests physically. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and suddenly you're more jittery than a squirrel on espresso. This is where some good old-fashioned breathing exercises come in handy. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It's like hitting the reset button on your nervous system. Do this a few times before your date, and you'll be cooler than the other side of the pillow. Worried about awkward silences? Here's a little trick. People love talking about themselves. All you have to do is ask good questions and actually listen to the answers. It's like being a talk show host, minus the cheesy jokes, unless that's your thing, in which case go for it. Have a few questions ready to go. Ask about their hobbies, their favorite places in town, or their dream vacation. But remember, this isn't an interrogation. It's a conversation. Share your own thoughts and experiences too. And hey, if all else fails, you can always fall back on the classic conversation starter. Complaining about the weather. It works every time. Here's a truth bomb for you. Awkward moments are going to happen. You might spill your drink, say something silly, or realize you've had spinach in your teeth the whole time. But guess what? That's okay. Instead of panicking when something awkward happens, try to laugh it off. Self-deprecating humor can be endearing, as long as you don't overdo it. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously, and that's attractive. Remember, even the smoothest guys in Hollywood flub their lines sometimes. It's how you handle it that counts. It's easy to get caught up in your head, trying to plan 3 moves ahead like you're playing chess with Garry Kasparov. But dating isn't about strategy. It's about connection. Try to stay present in the moment. Really listen to what your date is saying. Notice the little things, the way they smile, the passion in their voice when they talk about their interests. Not only will this help you genuinely get to know them, but it will also keep you from spiraling into anxiety about what might happen next. Here's something we often forget when we're nervous. You're not auditioning for a part in someone else's life. You're an equal participant in this interaction. You have just as much right to decide if you like them as they do to decide if they like you. You bring value to the table. You have interesting thoughts, unique experiences, and qualities that make you who you are. Don't forget that in the midst of trying to impress someone else, think of it this way. You're not a used car salesman trying to offload a lemon. You're more like a classic Mustang. You might not be everyone's cup of tea, but to the right person, you're a real prize. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, a date just isn't going well. Having an exit strategy can help ease your anxiety because you know you're not trapped. The key is to be polite but firm. You can use the classic early morning excuse, or be honest and say you're not feeling a connection. It's like calling an audible in football. Sometimes you need to change the play at the last minute. Having this plan in your back pocket can actually help you relax and enjoy the date more, because you know you have an out if you need it. Like any skill, dating gets easier with practice. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll become. It's like learning to ride a bike. It might be wobbly at first, but soon you'll be cruising. Don't put too much pressure on any single date. Each one is a learning experience, a chance to refine your approach and get more comfortable in your own skin. And remember, even Tom Brady had to start somewhere. He wasn't born throwing perfect spirals. He got there through practice and persistence. All right, let's bring it home. Dating anxiety is real, but it doesn't have to bench you from the game of love. With these tips in your playbook, you're ready to step up to the plate with confidence. Prepare mentally before the date. Dress in a way that boosts your confidence. Reframe your mindset. It's a meetup, not a test. Use breathing techniques to stay calm. Be curious and ask engaging questions. Embrace awkward moments with humor. Stay present and engaged. Remember your own worth. Have an exit strategy just in case. Keep practicing and learning. Remember, every great success story started with someone who was willing to put themselves out there. Whether it's founding a startup in your garage or going on a first date, it takes courage to take that first step. So go ahead, step up to the plate. You might not hit a home run every time, but you'll never score if you don't swing. And who knows? With these tips and a little bit of that all-American confidence, you might just knock it out of the park. Now get out there and show them what you've got, slugger.